Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Dorenkamp with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Corteva Agriscience. Our guest for this episode is Jeff Moon, Corteva Market Development Specialist. Growers have experienced the advantages of Enlist E3 soybeans, and now they can expand those benefits in their corn acres with Enlist corn. Vorceed Enlist and PowerCore Enlist corn package insect control and weed control together to help keep plants thriving throughout the season. Jeff, for the past 2 weeks, we've been talking about soybeans. So let's really dive into corn here. Farmers have embraced Enlist E3 soybeans and now can plant Enlist corn. How can farmers unlock the possibilities of the 4 herbicide tolerances in Enlist corn?
Well, with 4 herbicide tolerances, I think you've got some ultimate flexibility there. And so if growers aren't aware a little bit about what this is, Enlist corn offers 4 different tolerances. So you have your 2,4-D choline, which is what is in Enlist 1 or Enlist Duo. And then you have glufosinate and glyphosate, and then finally the FOP family of chemistries. So those 4 different herbicide families, that resistance trait is built into the Enlist corn. When you use this, you don't have to worry about any crop damage. People have maybe used some 2,4-D in the past on their corn, and when that corn gets too big, you can have a problem out in the field. Well, because of the trait that's in there, it is safe to apply Enlist 1 onto corn that's up to 30 inches tall. And I guess when the corn gets beyond that, if people still need to go out for a late application, they could use some drop nozzles all the way up to 48 inches. And so there's a lot of flexibility there in timing and also in the herbicide choices that you use on that Enlist corn.
How about when we factor in weed resistance? How do Enlist corn and Enlist herbicides help with that?
Well, again, when you think about the 4 tolerances that are there, there's a lot of flexibility to battle resistant weeds. We can also add more tank mix partners in there to broaden out that herbicide spectrum or that weed spectrum that we're trying to do there. And so between the 4 tolerances that are already there, and providing some more multiple modes of action with our tank mix partners, we can really come up with some very robust weed control programs to address the resistant weed issues that a grower might have out there. So whether you want to mix it with glyphosate or glufosinate and other tank mix partners, you can put something together that you're going to be very happy with during the 2025 growing season.
Where can farmers find more information about what we've been talking about?
So, Mark, I would tell them to visit with their local retailer. They're a good source of information. They could also contact their local Corteva territory manager. And lastly, if they'd like to go online, they could go to enlist.com and they can find all sorts of information and resources to help answer their questions there.
That's Corteva Market Development Specialist, Jeff Moon. Jeff, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time.
I'm Mark Dorenkamp with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Corteva Agriscience.